Kidding.
Hi.
I'm already sweating.
It's nerve-wracking. It's been a couple hours since we've been together in the same room.
I'm getting my frills.
It is a
Hi
bit of a warm day.
everyone.
It is a bit of a warm day here in Melbourne.
Welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for all those who are subscribing, those who have tuned in, and those who have requested this video with my lovely fiance, Junior, Paul Hayes, Time.
And
Wow. That's his Magai name. Better not forget it. Better not forget it. So you guys have requested that we do a Q&A while he eats the cupcakes I made. Check these babies out. So
I thought I'd put my diet on a pause for my
oh.
things you do for love.
Oh man. Alright, so I took to my Instagram and I asked everyone to send us some questions that they wanted me and Junior to answer together. You okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So the first question was, how did you know Junior was the one? How did I know you were the one? How did you know I was the one?
For me personally, it was the way I found out about Ems. I read her blogs, and within her blogs, she pretty much poured her heart and soul out. The link to her blogs is.
You wanted to do that?
Within those blogs, she pretty much read that we led similar lives in the way we viewed our family. She always put her siblings first, which was how I've always been. And I think the way she dealt with her loss with her parents as well, I really wanted to be the one to come into her life in order to provide a ray of sunshine.
I think I knew you were the one because you had no idea who I was.
No.
You just read what I wrote.
Yeah, just like that. I enjoy reading Polynesian literature, I like seeing Polynesian art. I didn't care whatever your...
Yeah, but I didn't say I was poly in my blogs though.
No, but through Twitter, like a Polynesian person that I followed retweeted it, and that's how I stumbled upon it. Yeah.
I knew you were the one when we met. During our conversations, I was still like juggling.
Would have been what?
December. When you rushed to Auckland, when I was rushed to the hospital, jumped on the next flight, and I knew he was the one. Anyone who dropped anything, especially during the Christmas season, to come and see someone that they haven't met, I was like, you're the one. The one. Question number 2. How did you know it was love? For me, I knew it was love when it was selfless. When he came to New Zealand without a second thought, just the sacrifice he made to come to where I was, knowing that I had been sick. So I think that's how I knew it was love. How about you?
I knew it was love. I'm the sort of guy that I enjoy making decisions, and when the decision came down to should I spend time with you, either on the phone, speaking, or flying over, or whatever else I was doing in my life, be it with family, friends, work, I chose you, and the choice was easy.
Oh my God. What is your top advice you would give for dealing with disagreements and fights? Conversation, right?
It's great.
We really have to we've really put aside our egos and have a hard but loving conversation. We've had a few of those, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Were they hard and loving?
Yeah, absolutely. Some resulted in tears.
Not my tears.
Probably reiterate what Ems just said. Definitely put aside your ego. What's more important to you, the other person's feelings, or if you're right or not? That's, you decide.
When did you move in together, and was it
April
a big...
2019?
The question isn't finished. It was May. It was May the 17th, mate. No, you April.
Yeah, I moved in April.
You didn't move in April. You told me you moved in the beginning of the week.
That was May.
And how did you know it felt right? We needed our space. In order for us to start off on the right foot, we needed to do it together alone.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
I think we always knew because with long distance, whenever you'd separate, it just became harder and harder, and to the point where I think you cried for close to however long the flight from Auckland to Melbourne is.
You cried too. He cried on the plane.
Literally.
We both cried. See, there's no ego in this relationship, so we both cried.
Exactly.
One just longer than the other.
Like I said, it was just, it became incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
Something that we both thought, like, why do we put ourselves through it for?
Yeah, there's no point. All right. So, I have really bad trust issues, and sometimes when my partner doesn't answer my calls or reply quick enough, my mind automatically starts playing tricks, like he's with another girl or he's cheating. Did you have similar experiences, or if not, how would you deal with your trust issues?
Can I?
Go right ahead.
That first off?
Go right ahead.
The biggest thing with me and Ems was she told me the way she wanted to be loved. She told me exactly what she required from me, which was what's the word I'm looking for? What I'm calling reassurance.
Yeah, I needed reassurance because I had trust issues.
If Ems didn't tell me that, I'd still be the same. I'm pretty much like your boyfriend. I'd be out with the boys, doing whatever I did. Obviously not cheating. Obviously he's not cheating. But
how do you know though?
But I'm saying, like, for guys, we just go out and do whatever we do. Like, we just get lost in doing stuff. It's like being on your phone when you're on the toilet. Like, what should be 5 minutes ends up being half an hour. You know what I mean? It just happens. I'd probably recommend you definitely communicate that to him. Let him know. Like,
have a hard conversation.
Yeah, it's a difficult conversation. I mean, it'll probably be even like harder for you to say that to your boyfriend, because you're telling him an insecurity, your need for assurance. Set that aside and let me know.
I told you right from the beginning.
And I know how hard it is for people to open up to. So I was like, man, I'm all welcoming.
Yeah,
I bet you will be too.
Sorry. In order for us to work, I sat down and told Junior, look, I have trust issues. I thought I got over them, but this is something that may affect our relationship. And what I want from you is reassurance.
Yeah, that's word for word what she said.
Extra reassurance that...
Additional.
On top of, which is quite a needy thing to do. However, if you're in a relationship, you have to be honest and you have to set the standards. You have to say, this is what I want from you. If you can't provide it at this early stage in our relationship, leave. Just be on your way. Don't waste my time.
Yeah, pretty much.
But Junior was like, yes, sweet, I can provide that. It's not hard.
No.
And he just said, oh, yeah, cool.
No.
We'll do it.
I mean, really, I've got nothing to hide. Like, people that keep secrets, usually, especially from their loved ones, then you just got something to hide.
Yeah.
So I bet you when you do sit down with him and he do communicate to him, he'll let you know. He'll be like, I'm just out with the boys.
How do you split things? I hope that answers your question, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Good?
I like the top is a bit crunchy.
Yeah, because of our oven.
Yeah, but I love it. I think it adds a different...
Or how about asking defensive? Sorry. The setting of our oven does that to our food. How do you split things or deal with the financial side of living together? I deal with all our finances. So we just started the zero-based budget. My friend, I'll put her in here. Go and follow her. She's got it all on her highlights, and it's really helpful. It's hard, but it's...
Because someone needs to stop with her tapping.
I don't tap.
No, I'm kidding. That's what my problem was.
That's
She even
your
took my tap card
problem.
away
It was
from me
him, okay?
until I got it back.
He's just like, he's those spenders. Oh, how much? Oh, he doesn't even ask how much. He just goes tap, tap,
Oh, I
tap,
get
tap.
it.
And then at the end of the day, he's like,
People work too hard to deny themselves simple luxury.
yeah, but sometimes,
Until you're on a budget.
Yeah, so I hold all the cards. He only has one card, which is a tap card,
But
which
he
he's
never taps
been really good with, which I'm really, really good.
Maybe.
I'm happy because he's using cash and we both have allowances. So that's how we deal with financial stuff. When you first moved in together, did you go through a stage where you struggled, like getting used to how they did things or having someone in your space all the time? Yes. Oh my gosh.
For her, it was a problem. For me, it wasn't.
I had a massive problem, man. I had such a big issue because he likes to... What is it that I had a problem with?
My cleaning.
Oh, no, okay. Before you think that I don't clean, no, I do clean. But not to the extent where Junior's just like forever cleaning every single second of the day.
I like to clean.
It's just, it's not a bad thing, but it can be annoying when you want to rest. So when we first moved in together, I was like, oh, babe, I'll help you. And I felt stink. So every time I heard him cleaning, I'd get up and help him. But now I'm like, he's cleaning. And then I'll just close the door and go to sleep.
I'm Samoan. You know how it is. You wake up in the morning, kapinga whale, whaiwhao. Once you're done with that, then you can carry on with the rest of your day. That's just me. Well, sleepyheads over here. Still off in the land of nods.
First of all, you're the one that told me I needed to get more sleep. Okay, now it's a problem. Is it a problem?
No. I think the other problem was... was there another one? Sleeping.
Oh yeah, because I'm an insomniac. So when I came here, I didn't care too much
No,
to
I'm
sleep.
I'm talking about sleeping arrangements.
Oh,
Sharing a bed.
oh, that's annoying.
Yeah,
eh?
it's annoying. Never shared a bed in 35 years.
Yeah.
So we struggle now. So what we do is we bring
So we
spare
bring
beds.
everything. We
Into the
bring
living
all
room.
our mattresses in the living room, so we
She's
can
got a queen.
still sleep
I got a
side
Side by side. Own beds. It works.
Because I had karate kick in the night, so so yeah.
Yeah.
We had to find, because honestly,
She
if
fell
you
asleep on
know,
top of me
Junior has a brick bed. What I mean by that, his bed
Bread.
is like bricks.
Come Samoa, we sleep on the floor.
Well, your bed shouldn't be that hard. But his bed is, so that's why we've made that arrangement. Our age difference, 2 years. He's 2 years younger than me.
She older.
I'm older.
The older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Perfect. Have you guys ever had a heated argument or a fight? Have you guys ever had a heated argument or a fight? Nah.
How long have we been together now? I mean, if you count from the start, November last year.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
No, I'm saying if you count from November.
No, we haven't had a heated.
2018.
We've never had an argument or a fight, eh?
Yeah, 2018.
No.
November, was that when we? Yeah,
Yeah,
November
2018,
25th.
yeah.
2018. I was,
Yeah.
No, still
Never had an argument or fight.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah.
I think probably the closest we've ever come was
When?
she gets angry and she'll just go off.
When did I
She'll
go
be
off?
like, just go, no, I'm kidding.
Well, actually, I do get angry, but I communicate it, right?
In a loud way. No,
I'm like, Junior, I
kidding.
don't appreciate your
I'm
shit.
kidding. I'm kidding.
So yeah, but I do, right? I do communicate it
Yeah,
while
sure.
I'm angry.
She does.
But I always try and be careful with my words.
But yeah, that still
Because-
doesn't. Probably won't constitute a major fight. That's
Yeah, no, that's not really a fight. How do you guys both have a shit? Or how do you guys handle when you both had a shit day and the energy at home is negative?
we usually just move. We'll go for a walk. We'll exercise.
Yeah, we never bring bad energy into our house. Eh?
No. I mean, it used to be bad. We'd be driving her work because we work around the corners and the one car, and she'd not want to get out of the car. Like that was the only time I felt bad energy from her.
Yeah, and would sit in the garage, eh?
Yeah, like
Until
it'd be like
we
she almost in tears trying to take you.
until we spoke about it.
Yeah, but the job was.
Drop a shit.
Probably don't want to mention in case you watch a shout out. To
Don't say it.
Emma's
No
former
one knows.
employees. I still
But yeah.
like your product.
Yeah, I do still like your product too. It's fucking yum. But nah, yeah, we usually like sit in the garage or sit in the car and we have a conversation. Junior gets comfortable and then I go on and
You're
on.
getting comfortable, G.
Yeah, hard out, and then we'll be fine after that, eh?
No.
Really, yeah. Hold on, I have to get the other questions. They're all on the phone. Those are the only ones I managed to write down. Have another cupcake.
I sort of want to save, like, I don't want to go too bad because we're having that dinner, so.
Yeah. So, your thoughts on arranged marriage?
If it works for you, why not?
That would be really weird, eh?
For some people,
Then again,
some traditions, it's normal.
yeah, that's true. But I guess when you're with a stranger and you kind of try and spark that friendship, you eventually fall in love. So I don't think it's an issue.
If it goes that way. I mean, I don't know how, like, I don't know what the stats are for successful arranged marriages.
All about stats.
So I can't really comment. But for me, if you're happy, if both parties are happy,
Yeah.
by all means.
Go be happy.
As long as both are overage, because if one's underage,
Who's the better cook? Me.
I don't know what she's lying for. What's the name of this YouTube channel? YouTube of lies.
Who's the better cook?
It's other world.
I'm the better cook.
Wow.
Nah, he's a better cook.
She's definitely the better baker, though. I have no idea how to bake. These are amazing. Hence the current reason behind my enlarged waistline. I'm not complaining.
Okay, this question's for you. What was going through your mind when Ems made the big move to Australia?
Like I said,
What a woman.
I enjoy making decisions. So the only thing that was going through my mind was everything set up for her before she came. So made sure transport, communication with her siblings back home was sorted. Yeah, I got her a phone well before she.
You got it when I visited, yeah.
obviously having her own space, obviously it would have been cheaper and a lot easier if I took her back to my house where my parents live with me as well. But I wanted her to have her own space. I wanted my family to also have their own space. So let them take the house while me and Ems came closer to my work in Sunshine, where I live, where I've grown up. And that was pretty much it. Everything was sorted for her. I was happy. She was happy. Close the gap.
How did you both feel when Junior was officially going to meet your siblings for the first time, Em?
Ooh, that just happened, by the way.
Yeah.
There was no like.
He met my siblings for the first time when he met me for the first time.
Oh wait, we're talking about that one. I thought we were talking about the official one. When I sat down on Fapin.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was more official. That was like the next day, wasn't it?
Yeah, that really was the next day. Yeah, it felt good because they're my best friends. And I want my best friends to love and like the person that's about to take me away and marry me. So yeah, it was good. It was a good feeling.
Yeah, it was
We
good buzz from me personally because her older sister was up and her youngest sister.
Yeah.
They were both up, so I got a chance to meet her. I think I arrived into Auckland at about midnight.
Yeah.
Obviously, stayed and did the family thing with my cousins where I was staying in before I go and went out to see her, which would have been about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I had to go see her that same night. Yeah, even the next day was pretty cool. Got to meet her brother-in-law, I guess the oldest man of the house. Did the official sit down,
Felt good, eh? It was good vibes.
Yeah,
good.
she was kind of worried.
I was.
She was kind of worried.
Because I know what my siblings are like.
Yeah.
But I guess I was wrong because...
No. I think you underestimated the man that you were going to spend the rest of your life with.
Oh, God. All right. Next question.
That's a fight, cuz.
The one I asked would be good. How did you know he was right for you?
Ooh.
How did I know you were right for me?
Because I love your cupcakes.
Apart from loving my baking. Because he loved me flaws and all. Like, I did not hide anything from Junior. From my biggest insecurity to my biggest flaws to things that have made me sad and hurt me in the past. He knows everything. And when I explained it to him and told him, he was very understanding and loving about it. So for me, that's how I knew this guy was the one, because he loved me regardless of everything I told him. What did you say again? You love me in spite of. Is that what you said? Not that I'm making up my own. I just made that up. Okay. I thought that's what you said. Wait, what did you say? When I said that, I told you all my flaws and stuff, and then what did you say? You love me because of.
What she saw as a
Just
flaw.
made me look like a liar.
What she saw as a flaw. I saw as windows into her soul.
Smooth.
And a lot of women will reveal that about themselves. They hide behind makeup, whatnot. That's up to them, completely up to them. But when you meet someone that just reveals herself for all that she is.
Feels. How has your pain and hurt from losing your loved ones had an impact on your relationship, and how? I have a lot of moments like where I miss my parents a lot, and I think as we progress through our relationship, I kind of just long for them to be around. And so for me, sometimes I tell Junior, hey, look, I'm having a moment right now, like, can you just hug me or something? I'm having a moment right now.
Have your moment. Oh, baby. Hold it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, kiss, 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 kiss. That's my job. Make it.
Okay, let's get back to questions. So yeah, I pretty much just have my moment. He consoles me, and then we're all good again. But it hasn't affected our relationship
No.
in any way, or it doesn't.
Can I flip that around?
What?
That question?
Go.
Can you read that question out again?
Has your pain from losing your loved ones had an impact on your relationship, and how?
From what I've seen, I think our relationships probably helped you with your pain of your parents, of losing your loved ones. I've seen where at the start of our relationship, she struggled to even speak about it. Her insomniac was part due to she used to dream about her dad. And she didn't, so she got to a point where she didn't want to sleep because she didn't want to dream of her dad. She didn't want to think about it. Like I said, she struggled talking about her parents, but now we speak about your dad almost every day. He's
All the time.
constantly in our conversations.
Thinking about the good memories, not the bad ones.
Reassociating it with love rather
Separating,
than grief.
separating grief from my loved ones.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to answer it. Do either of you have toxic traits? And if so, how do you deal with it?
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about my own toxic traits.
You can name your own.
I got tons. I've slowly worked through them. I think obviously there's a lot. Not a lot come to mind. Just the fact that I am working on them. You've been patient with me as well, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just can't think of it. Toxic traits. Well, heaps. No.
I think we have a similar one, which is control.
Yes, control.
Yeah, control is
Yes.
something we both struggle with. But I've learnt to come down quite a bit, quite significantly down. Just so, we have to work together. And, I call out Junior not very maturely sometimes. I'm like, my dad. Don't tell me what to do, Junior. So that's probably my toxic trait, is just, control issues as well. Like, I think we both want to be in charge. Hey.
Because that's who we are. We've always been in charge. No, seriously. Like before we met each other, we were always in charge of whatever we were doing.
So being two people that are in control, we have our issues where we're just like, I'll yell from across the other side, don't tell me what to do.
But from now, I feel we recognize when we're trying to take control of the other one, even though we do it, it's almost subconsciously. Like it's just how we just naturally fall towards. But we've gone away from that big time.
Yeah,
we barely do that. Like if she'll come up with like even something so simple as, babe, I'm gonna go to the city. Out of nowhere, and my head will just quickly click into, oh, babe, go this way, go that way, go this way. When she knows how to get to the city. Like, I don't need to tell her that.
Don't tell me what to do.
Exactly. So, like, that's probably the best example of it.
How did your family react?
Bro, this fly's killing me, man. Fuck off, cunt. I'm getting the fly spray. Please edit that out.
You're calling it,
fly. Always loyal.
Alright, so let's start this again. Where were we? Alright, when are you getting married? When are you getting married?
And that's probably why we've started the budget, so we can start to put that together.
Yeah. We're hoping end of next year.
November 25th.
On our anniversary.
Oh, I know.
How did your family react to you moving to Melbourne with Junior? They're happy. They were really happy for us. I think because I gave Junior 2 conditions, and I think, which was, I'm not coming as your girlfriend, and you need to find us our own space. So I think in saying that, my siblings were pretty happy for us, and I was very happy to come over to Melbourne. What's the first thing you guys say to each other morning, and the last thing you guys say at night?
I love you.
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 I love you more.
I love you.
We say that the whole day, eh?
Pretty much.
Text
Each
yeah.
other all day. I'll get to Instagram stories. Sometimes I'll tweet it.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you.
How did you maintain hope that there are still good men out there and there was someone for you? To be honest, I kind of stopped hoping. I just kind of thought, you know what, if he's out there, he'll get here. If he doesn't, then I might meet him in the rest home.
That's romantic.
But I focused more on myself. And when I did that, he randomly read my blog. And I didn't even know that he did. He just read my blog and then found me. So yeah, I think I did a lot of focusing on myself, which in turn gave him the flag to pursue her now. Go and chase after her now. What are your love languages?
What was that question?
What's your love language?
What were they?
Quality time. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's like a few.
Google them. My one is quality time and words of affirmation. That's mine.
5 languages.
Yeah, there's 5 love languages. Words of affirmation, gifts, yeah, those are mine. What are yours?
I just need to work out what exactly the other 5 love languages.
All right, while you figure that out.
Sorry. Words of affirmation. Is the other one? Acts of service.
Oh yeah, acts of service.
Receiving gifts, physical touch, quality time.
So what are yours?
Acts of service.
Yeah.
And quality time.
Oh. So quality time was one of them.
Yeah.
Cool. Ems, what's one strange habit Junior has? And Junior, what's one strange habit Ems has?
Strange habit.
What's a strange habit you have?
I know, I guess a habit. Oh, strange habit. She forgets where she puts her specs.
Oh my
Like
God.
always.
I forget that every day. What's a strange habit you have? Oh, I don't know if it's strange. I can't.
See how good she is.
Oh,
Thanks for not exposing me on YouTube.
telling me what to do? No jokes. And then I say no.
Even though sometimes it might
And then
be
we
the
just
better
go
idea.
around in that circle.
Should do her way, then eventually do my way. And find out my way was probably.
All right, fall back.
I love you.
I love you too. Pet peeves. Oh yeah, you know, one thing that annoys me about Junior, which I have been very vocal with, is him trying to organize my clothes. Cause he has a, what do you call it?
Method?
No, what's the cupboard? Like, what's the little thing again?
Oh, she's got multiple
No,
shelves,
like,
and I like to separate the shelves per article of clothing.
No, what have you got?
Socks and
drawers.
jocks.
So what's it called? It's a drawers. You've got drawers.
Singlets and t-shirts, skirts and shorts, pants and tights.
Yeah, that's annoying because he'll come and he'll be like, "Oh, babe, this belongs here," and I'm like, "Leave my cupboard alone."
Sorry.
And it took a while before I was just like, I just got crazy. I just went, you know what? Leave my clothes alone. I'm not you. Stop trying to change me.
You know the funny thing is, but you know who wears my singlets more than anyone? And you know how easy it is to find my singlets?
Because they're all in one place. However, I am not you, Junior. So stop trying to make me you. Honestly, I just flipped the script one day and I was just like, leave my clothes alone.
You know I'm still gonna go back and kapinga your gut.
And he kapingas that, and I'm just like, yeah, mess it all up again. This time he just doesn't tell me that he does it.
Do it.
Because every time he tells me, I'm like, why are you telling me what to do?
You know, until she messes it up, you know how easy her life is.
My life is easy, thank you very much.
That's all I'm here to do. That's all every good man should be doing. Is adding value to his woman's life.
Yeah, but don't touch my clothes.
Let me take that back. To his fiance's wife. Life.
Wife? What?
Who?
What's her name?
My biggest pet peeve for her is...
Tread carefully.
Oh man.
Just kidding.
She always turns a light on every time we walk through the door.
You have to see where you're going.
And then she leaves it on.
He's like always trying to either save water, save electricity, which hey, I get it, you know. But man, you can't walk through the door. The hallway's dark. Our staircase is dark. And then what if we walk in and have an accident? You can never say you had an accident because I'm very smart and I turn on the light as we walk into our door. See? You're welcome.
That's my pet peeve.
What is the next question? Oh, looks like this is the last question.
Last question.
Yes, last question. Views on racism.
Fucking hate it, G. I know, what other views could you possibly have?
Yeah. There's no such thing as reverse racism. Just a note. I think no matter where you go in life, people will always judge you on your skin color, on your culture, on what you believe. And I think it's horrible because if we're going to be honest, Indigenous people were the first people to set foot on any land. And it was taken off them. It was pulled from under them, and now we have to work twice as hard
I think the
to get it back.
Of racism that of the Western world, I guess, is pretty much built upon.
Yeah.
You can't dismantle racism until you dismantle the Western world. A lot of its functions, laws, rules, enforcement are all built on racist foundations. It's so systemic, it's out of control. I don't think we'll ever be able to completely tear it down, obviously, because there's too many people that are invested in it. Too many powerful people, I might add, too many rich people will lose too much of it. I guess in a nutshell, without getting too much into it, that's our views on racism.
Yeah, it
we've
sucks.
shared it. We've copped it ourselves.
Yeah.
How I've even been a part of it as well. You know, with stupid jokes and remarks that I'd make. Yeah, that's the last question.
Yeah, a heavy question.
Quite the somber note to leave. So.
I think that's the last question. Let me just double check. Okay, so someone just asked how did I make the banana cake. I will send you the recipe. That was my first banana cake, by the way. So yeah, thank you, babe, for happily being a part of this questionnaire. And you know,
anything for the fans?
Okay.
You need to come up with a name for your fans. Now, like Beyonce's got the beehive.
Yeah.
Work on it.
So thank you for coming to be a part of this.
I just thought of something.
What?
M's is eggs.
M's is eggs.
M's is eggs.
What?
Because your followers don't know about it. I thought I was onto something brilliant there. Can you edit this out before you post it?
Can you edit this out? Oh, the famous last words. And can you edit this out? Okay, I don't have any more questions, but I would like to thank everybody for subscribing. Thank you for everyone for joining us. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe.
Share.
Share this video.
Like this video.
Like and subscribe.
Share this video. Oh no, share would be down here.
I'm going to put it down here. Share this video.
Somewhere around here. There's a share button down there.
And what would be your advice for anybody who sees someone that they like? What would your advice be to someone?
Fix yourself first.
And then shoot your shot.
Be the person that you want to go out with. Don't just shoot your shot because she's beautiful.
Serious? That's true.
Yeah.
Like, deal with your own issues.
Yeah.
And then
shoot your shot.
Then shoot your shot. Trust me, it works. You know, we both had I had a lot of healing to do before I said, before I came into this relationship. I did still have a little bit of issues here and there, but I was very vocal and upfront with it. Yeah. So.
I don't care how long you've been on the face of the planet. You ain't never going to achieve perfection. No one does. No one will.
So, thank you, everyone. Sorry, finish.
No.
Thank you. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, ins_with. And if you want to follow Junior, you will find
the link's up here. Hold on a sec. The link is.
I'll put it up here. Because he's always wanted to do that. Yeah, so there you go. Keep holding it.
I don't want to drop it.
So follow Junior on that. I hope you guys, I hope we answered all the questions. Thank you for joining us again. We love you. Take care. Be kind to one another. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. Be kind to yourself.
Work on yourself.
Then shoot your shot. Say bye now. Bye.
So far, so far. windows into her soul.
Smooth.
And a lot of women will reveal that about themselves. They hide behind makeup, whatnot. That's up to them, completely up to them. But when you meet someone that just reveals herself for all that she is.
Feels. How has your pain and hurt from losing your loved ones had an impact on your relationship, and how? I have a lot of moments like where I miss my parents a lot, and I think as we progress through our relationship, I kind of just long for them to be around. And so for me, sometimes I tell Junior, hey, look, I'm having a moment right now, like, you know, can you just hug me or something? I'm having a moment right now.
Have your moment. Oh, baby. Hold it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, kiss, 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 kiss. That's my job. Make it.
Wait. Okay, let's get back to questions. So yeah, I pretty much just had my moment. He consoles me, and then we're all good again. But it hasn't affected our relationship in any way, or it doesn't.
Can I flip that around?
What?
That question?
Go.
Can you read that question out again?
Has your pain from losing your loved ones had an impact on your relationship, and how?
From what I've seen, I think our relationships probably helped you with your pain of your parents, also of losing your loved ones. I've seen where at the start of our relationship, she struggled to even speak about it. Sometimes her insomniac was part due to she used to dream about her dad. So she got to a point where she didn't want to sleep because she didn't want to dream of her dad. She didn't want to think about it. Like I said, she struggled talking about her parents, but now we speak about your dad almost every day.
Yeah, all the time.
Constantly in our conversations.
Thinking about the good memories, not the bad ones.
Reassociating it with love rather
Separating,
than grief.
yeah, separating grief from my loved ones.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to answer it. Do either of you have toxic traits? And if so, how do you deal with it?
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about my own toxic traits.
You can name your own.
I got tons. I've slowly worked through them. I think obviously there's a lot. Not a lot come to mind. Just the fact that I am working on them. You've been patient with me as well, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just can't think of it. I don't have toxic traits. Well, heaps. No.
I think we have a similar one, which is control.
Yes, control.
Yeah, control is something we both struggle with. But I've learnt to come down quite a bit, quite significantly down. Just so, you know, we have to work together. And, you know, I call out Junior not very maturely sometimes. I'm like, you know my dad. Don't tell me what to do, Junior. So that's probably my toxic trait, is just, control issues as well. Like, I think we both want to be in charge. Hey.
Because that's who we are. We've always been in charge. No, seriously. Like before we met each other, we were always in charge of whatever we were doing.
So being two people that are in control, we have our issues where we're just like, you know, I'll yell from across the other side, don't tell me what to do.
But from now, I feel we recognize when we're trying to take control of the other one. Even though we do it, it's almost subconsciously. Like, it's just how we just naturally fall towards. But we've gone away from that big time.
Yeah.
We barely do that. Like, if she'll come up with, like, even something so simple as, babe, I want to go to the city. Out of nowhere, out of my head will just quickly click into, oh, babe, go this way, go that way, go this way. When she knows how to get to the city. Like, I don't need to tell her that.
Don't tell me what to do.
Exactly. So, like, that's probably the best example of it.
How did your family react?
Bro, this fly's killing me, man. Fuck off, cunt. I'm getting fly spray. Please edit that out.
You're calling it
Fly. Cunt. Always loyal.
Alright, so let's start this again. Where were we? Alright, when are you getting married? When are you getting married?
And that's probably why we've started the budget, so we can start to put that together.
Yeah. We're hoping end of next year.
November 25th.
On our anniversary.
Oh, I know.
How did your family react to you moving to Melbourne with Junior? They're happy. They were really happy for us. I think because I gave Junior 2 conditions, and I think which was, I'm not coming as your girlfriend, and you need to find us our own space. So I think in saying that, my siblings are pretty happy for us, and I was very happy to come over to Melbourne. What's the first thing you guys say to each other morning and the last thing you guys say at night?
I love you.
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 I love you more.
I love you.
We say that the whole day.
Pretty much. Text each other all day. I love to Instagram stories. Sometimes I'll tweet it.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you.
How did you maintain hope that there are still good men out there and there was someone for you? To be honest, I kind of stopped hoping. I just kind of thought, you know what, if he's out there, he'll get here. If he doesn't, then I might meet him in the rest home.
That's romantic.
I just believe that there's someone out there for everyone. And sometimes we may not meet this lifetime.
No.
We might meet the next lifetime.
The world's a big place.
Yeah. So I always feel like that, I've always felt that